Jehovah with all your heart, and do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways take notice of him, and he will make your path straight. Why is that so true? Well, God is the solution to all of mankind's problems, and if we trust in him, then we can find a straight path to our feet, because we will believe that his word, God's word, is a lamp to our foot and a light to our roadway. That's something that I truly believe, that if we allow God to be that one that we trust, then we will have alleviation from some of the problems that we experience. Many of the things that man has tried to accomplish, but has not quite been able to deal with on a fuller scale. Because it says clearly that God is the one, in Isaiah 48:17, the one teaching us to benefit ourselves, the one guiding us in a way that we should walk. If we allow him to guide us, we'll be free of things such as crime, such as the mistreatment of one another. We will not have that going on amongst one another, because we'll learn to, as Matthew 22 says, you love your neighbor as yourself. Or as Luke 6:31, which mentions what many call the golden rule, just as you want men to do to you, do the same to them. So if we follow these guidelines in our livelihood and in our day-to-day living, then we will be happy. Because happy are those hearing the word of God and keeping it, because they're learning to live in such a way that they're finding that God is not just a solution to their problems, but a way to benefit themselves. And why is this so simple? Because part of the problem is, as Romans 5:12 mentions, through one man sin entered into the world, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because they all had sinned. So because of the problems, the sins of man, they're going to be imperfect and have some problems, which means they're part of the problem. But also, we have to remember too that there's a solution. Commit to God, and whatever we do, and our plans can succeed. So if we commit to him helping us, committing to him guiding our steps, then we will not have, as I mentioned before, a lot of the disunity and disloyalty that we see amongst man today. But as Jeremiah 10:23 mentions, why man is not the solution is because we know that God is the one who says, I well know, O Jehovah, that man's way does not belong to him. It does not belong to him even to direct his step. That is so true. Man cannot direct his own step, which makes him part of the problem, not the solution. And so God is that solution to guide us, because he's helping us to appreciate that he's the solution to our problem. And so we will simply see that by letting God guide our steps, we will find happiness, find pleasure in our way. And if we allow him to help us find pleasure in our way, it'll be simple, some of the benefits of that. Because it's promised, with God guiding our way, he will swallow up death forever, and the sovereign Lord will wipe away the tears from all our faces. That's Isaiah 25. Or Isaiah 35 that says that at the time, eyes of the blind in the near future will be opened, ears of the deaf will be unstopped, and the lame will leap just like the deer. The tongue of the speechless one will shout out, and the waters will burst forth in the wilderness in abundance, streams in the desert plain, showing that many of the things, whether it be hunger, thirst, or problems that we have, that man cannot direct us to, God will be the solution to all our problems. He will, as Revelation mentions, wipe out every tear from our eyes. Death and pain, our ailments that we deal with, will be no more. The former things will be gone, and we'll be able to live, as Isaiah 65:21 and 22 mentions, which talks about they will build and live in the houses that they build. They will plant vineyards and eat their fruitage. They will not build with someone else to inhabit, nor will they plant for others to eat, but their days will be as just like the tree, that they will enjoy the work of their hands, and they will see it forever in time. So, by allowing God to be that guidance, God is the one solution to our problems, we will have full happiness and freedom from many of the things we see.